How do you get 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify as an independent music artist without a record label? This is definitely one that you're going to want to tap into. Join me in my mission to help put at least 50,000 music artists on the right track to be independently successful with their music, to turn the talent that they have with their voice into gold. My name is Billy Nellis, and welcome to the Golden Voice Podcast. Boom! All right, so one of the things that I love to do is to study what's going on around, okay? So what my friends are doing, what some of my peers are doing when it comes to their music, so that I can either implement that for myself or share that to other music artists like you tapping into this podcast episode here on the Golden Voice Podcast, so that you can get them some results from that moving forward. All right. So one of them was something that was pretty impressive, and that's something that I also want to share with you, is one of my friends, Chris, aka Manafest, Christian rapper, independent music artist, right, that hit 1 million monthly listeners on his Spotify, over 1 million now. And I thought that was pretty impressive. And I had to reach out because I originally met him at one of the biggest marketing conference that you can go to, called Funnel Hacking Live. And, he got an award for saying over $1 million worth of, just sales off of his music business independently. Right. And he recently hit that milestone. And I was like, let me reach out and find out how he did that. And there's a few things that he shared with me, with 3 impacts that really made a difference with the right collaboration. But the first thing that he shared with me was a quote from Isaac Newton that is, if I've seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. And I was like, ooh, this is awesome right there, because you're gonna understand more of that as I move forward. And you've heard me talk about that. Maybe you didn't hear me talk about that yet if it's the first time that you are listening to the Golden Voice Podcast. But there's something that I love, and it's the word leverage. All right. The word leverage is powerful, especially in the music industry, because you can leverage other people's audiences. You can leverage their relationship. And I always say that when you meet someone, when you're networking and you're meeting someone, you're not meeting one person. You're actually meeting the one person and the hundreds of people that they know, and their audience and their fans, and so on and so forth. You just have to expose yourself with the right collaboration, and that's what can be impactful. So here's the 3 things that he shared with me that help him actually hit over 34 million streams with one song. All right. And that was a collaboration that was able to, help him hit that milestone with one song alone. And he said that, honestly, I didn't even write the whole song. Okay. Pretty cool, right? So he hit 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, in over 34 million streams with one song with the right collaboration. This is huge. And that's the word right here, the right collaboration. You see what I'm saying? So the first thing that helped him achieve those milestones, right, is the association, the friendships, and the tapping into another artist network, right? So this is where the leverage comes in, because when you go to collaborate with an artist that makes similar music than you, they may be at the same level, maybe a little higher. That's what you want to aim for, right? A little bit higher. You're instantly tapping into their network and their fan base. You see what I'm saying? So that's impact number 1. And that leads me to impact number 2, which is, it's like an introduction to their fans, which trumps cold ads by 10 times. All right. So, many artists go in and they use paid advertising to promote their music and everything. That's cool. But as you may have heard on one of the previous episodes that I've released, and if you haven't done so yet, you can always go back. There's an effective way that you should go about running paid ads to promote your music. But, it's just something so powerful when you can get introduced to someone by someone that you actually know. All right. So if a friend of yours, somebody that you know, introduces you to someone, I think you're going to be a little bit more comfortable. It's going to be much more easier to accept this person in versus getting introduced to someone by somebody that you don't know. So if somebody off of the street tells you, yo, check out this music, you don't know this person that's telling you to go check out this music, you're less likely to be interested in what it is that they're offering to you. So, when you go about doing the right collaborations, right, and something happens with the word right, with what I'm talking over here, is you get an introduction to their fan base, which makes it a whole lot more effective than going out there and using cold paid ads. Excuse my French right here. Sometimes I get excited and I eat my words, right. So it's a lot more effective than going straight cold with ads, to expose yourself in front of people that may not know you right away, and you get the leverage right there. This is what I love, because you're automatically tapping into their fans, into their network, right? And that leads me to impact number 3 that Manafest shared with me, is that it helps open doors for other collaborations, right? Start to see your name collaborating with other artists, and of course, if your talent is amazing and your performance was great on some of those songs that you're gonna go out there and collaborate on, right? It's gonna open the doors for other collaborations, because you're showcasing your talent and everything, and they're gonna want you on their song because the music is great, and you're gonna be able to collaborate and deliver some amazing music on their side as well. So it just opens up more opportunities for you to continue to grow and to leverage, off of other musicians that are out there doing their thing. All right. So with that said, these are some of the things that Manafest did to hit the 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, right? And over 34 million streams on the one song off of one right collaboration. And he wants to share furthermore. So this is why at the time of me recording this podcast episode, he's actually hosting the Spotify challenge, where he's going to teach on that and go deep, so that you can actually go about systematically master Spotify and continue to grow on a platform that can allow you to get some listeners, increase your streams and all that stuff. So if you text the word Spotify to 647-277-5177, I repeat, if you text the word Spotify to 647-277-5177, you're going to get the details for that challenge that he's hosting at the time that I'm, that you're going to be hearing this podcast episodes. And he's going to go in and spend 5 days with you on Spotify, and you're going to be learning from someone that actually hit that milestone, 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. All right. So go ahead, text the word Spotify to 647-277-5177, or go to the goldenvoicepodcast.com/Spotify challenge. All right. That's the goldenvoicepodcast.com/Spotify challenge. All right. So hopefully that was of value. You see right there that I talk about leverage and how with the right collaboration, things can explode and continue to help you grow on the Spotify platform. All right. Get on that challenge. My guy Chris, aka Manafest, is about to drop some of that Spotify heat, and you don't want to miss out on that, so that you can run up some numbers right there with the right move, the right knowledge, right information for you to grow on there. All right. So hopefully that was of value. This was Billy here from Big Shot Beats on the Golden Voice Podcast. And yeah, I will talk to you on the next one, where I'm going to continue to drop some golden gems for you, the independent music artists that want to take their voice and turn it into gold. Let's go.